So, Ragiroth do.
Ragiroth Enterprises.
How's it going, everybody? From Ragiroth Enterprises here. So I wanted to talk about multiple Dragon Ball Z game news today. Well, first, I might as well say that I actually did get to play the beta. After waiting a while, because I don't know if some, for those that know, it had a pretty rough start. It took a while to get in the lobbies, and it was really hard finding a match. However, I think maybe 1 or 2 a.m., maybe after the second day, I think it was the second day, I was able to find consistent matches. And what's playing in the background are some of my matches at least. I mostly played as Frieza, Cell, and Kid Buu, with a little bit of Vegeta, 18, and believe it or not, Nappa. I just figured I'd try him out. Sprinkled in. I wanted to avoid using Adult Gohan and Beerus because I want to save some of the characters I really wanted to use to when the game comes out. Hell, I almost debated not using Kid Buu, but I really wanted to do a big trio, the villains of the main DBZ villains team, and I didn't want to try out Kid Buu. I think I'm really good with Cell and Kid Buu. I think I mentioned I was kind of good with Cell the last time I did a beta video, but I think I'm even better with him now. But yeah, I really had fun with it when I eventually started actually getting matches in, put it that way. But yeah, I guess enjoy that in the background. But also, I wanted to talk about some news for both Xenoverse 2 and Dragon Ball Fighterz today. As Vjump came out this month, we of course got news on both of those like usual. So first, I'll get Xenoverse 2 out of the way because the news was a little less exciting for me personally. We had Jiren and Android 17 and his Ranger outfit from Dragon Ball Super. We kind of knew these were coming, or at least some of us did, because of people that went through the data mine and saw things that obviously were pointing to these two being in the game. Now, I'm not thrilled. I'm not totally pissed either, and because, well, first of all, I love 17. Any more of him I can't really totally complain about. I don't really think the Ranger version of him needed to be a separate new character, though. I think it could just be a new variation with maybe a couple new moves or two. Ironically, I would have loved to be real for Fighterz, but instead we get him more in this. Then Jiren, I don't hate him, but again, I don't really like him either. I really would rather they focus on maybe Vegeta or Majin or Pikkon and save him for Xenoverse 3. But I guess in this, when we see the screenshots, he does seem kind of cool. What I find interesting is it looks like he's doing a move that he actually did in a very, 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 very recent episode, so it does make me wonder if they did get some kind of advance notice on some things these characters have done. Then we get a little more info on Fu. Apparently, I think, supposedly what it says is that he kind of seems like a friend, or is he a foe? And considering whose son he is, I gonna take a guess to say the latter. And then another thing we kind of knew was coming is Super Saiyan Blue for creative characters. You can see that in a picture too. Which is pretty cool, I'd rather like Super Saiyan 4, but Super Saiyan Blue is cool too. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 will be Xenoverse 3. Highly doubt it. So that's cool. I think it's part of the free update. I don't know what the one thing is at the top. And then the last thing with 18 and Videl and bikinis, that's more about the customization for, I think, unfortunately, only the mentor characters, but, that sounds like it'll be cool. I just really makes me mad Future Trunks isn't a mentor character, because I really wanted to just put him in the goddamn Bojack outfit, but they just don't want to grant that wish. Shenron just does not want to grant that wish. But, this is decent news. I'm not, thrilled about it, but it is cool, I guess. And I think there's going to be one more character. It's probably going to be Ultra Instinct Goku. All in all, I would say this is still much better than Pack 2. Pack 2 is the lamest. Alright, so now on to the even crazier news for Dragon Ball Fighterz. We got the last character reveal, finally. And I think most of us, some of us at least, kind of saw this coming. It was Android 21. However, It is actually the transformed state of her, not that nerdy scientist look that we've been seeing this whole time that we've all grown to know and love. Now, this whole reveal is over. I'm very overall happy about it, but it is a little bittersweet for me, and here's why. Well, first of all, I am kind of upset that this means Bardock and Broly, and even like Vegito or in the base game. You know, like I'm so used to Bardock and Broly always being there, and they're always two characters I tend to use, especially when a fighting game series for DBZ is just starting out, because they're usually some of my go-to characters. So it sucks they're not here. And unfortunately, them being DLC, assuming they are, unfortunately makes me think that leak I've talked about, from like, the guy that's like leaked a bunch of stuff that some of it's been true, could wind up being true because they were part of it, which also includes Raditz, possibly Zarbon, and base form Goku and Vegeta. So that has me worried. I really think some of them would be huge wastes of DLC spots. And the other thing is, I do really, I did kind of really like Android 21's, first form, form we've, seen so much. And I am a little bit concerned, because I know apparently it mentions that she has the ability to, I guess, absorb opponents to get their abilities. Like, I think they use, like, Solar Flare and move from 16 as an example. And I think, and I guess, that's Kid Boo's Kamehameha. Oh, that looks a lot different. Or maybe it's Black's Kamehameha. No, that doesn't look like Black's Kamehameha. Well, it looks cool either way. But, I'm hoping it's kind of like Kirby from Smash Brothers, where he absorbs you, and then just takes one of your move, and the move he gets just replaces the command for the absorption move. I just hope she's not too much of a copy character, because I noticed one of her moves she turns into candy, and it's I think that might be her level 3 super, and it's Kid Buu already freaking does that for one of his special moves. I just think that kind of lame. I mean, it's not lame because it's always been a cool move in DBZ, but not what I'd expect, But regardless, I mean, she still looks freaking awesome. And I guess looking at her more, she's not just a total Buu character. Because I just really want another new android, especially because we have female Majins in Xenoverse. However, I don't think she's totally, because if you notice, she doesn't have some of the Majin features. She doesn't have those round circles for ears. She has a nose. I guess it's really just the skin color and the outfit, and I guess the eyes. And she has a tail too. I always forget that Majins don't really have tails. Now Mark Art has actually just recently did a video of the cover and talking about Android 21 in this too. I know he suggested that she might absorb Frieza like Cell and Buu. Obviously probably Buu. I think it's definitely a possibility. I would also argue maybe Beerus might be involved too, because I actually think the tail actually slightly more resembles Beerus's than Frieza's. I think Frieza's tail is a bit shorter and a bit thicker. Beerus's tail is a bit thinner, like hers, like a cat. I could be wrong. I guess Frieza would make more sense. But then again, I guess absorbing Beerus would make her even more strong. Man, she'd be, I don't know, she'd be beatable. But yeah, I am overall, I'm overall happy. I've been really hoping she was playable, and I am happy it turned out to be the case, even if it wasn't, the form maybe I wanted. I will say it is cool that she has white hair. I'm a sucker for white hair, especially long white hair. And I guess maybe, I guess there could be a color swap. One of her colors just be she has just regular human skin, the brown hair, and I guess maybe normal colored eyes, and I guess black pants or something. I don't know. To resemble her normal form, they could always do that. I don't know, but I would like to see more of her. I just hope she's not too much of a copy of a Buu character. She has her own crazy stuff that she does. It does actually look like that her intro, she actually powers up to this form, and then I guess maybe her outro, she actually transfers back to her regular form. So I don't know. I just don't know if this is something like she can do since her introduction to the game, or if she does something to gain these powers. It's I guess we're not gonna really find out till we play the story mode to find out what the deal is. But yeah, I'm overall pretty happy with this roster. Yeah, it could have been better, but I think for a first entry in the DBZ fighting game series, I think it's a pretty good start. Admittedly, I would say that she, Goku Black, and Hit do help a lot for making it not seem like a very like safe, boring roster. But even still, considering what the game's like and all that, I think it is. And you know, we're getting more characters, you know, because a lot of the DBZ games haven't really done DLC characters since like I think until maybe the first Xenoverse, at least like steady DLC characters. So it's like we know there's more coming, and yeah, you know, some of those choices could be crappy. We don't know, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But overall, I'm really looking forward to this game. You know, yeah, admittedly the beta was, you know, even though I'm looking more forward towards than even though I enjoyed the beta for Dissidia maybe a bit more, I think I'm still overall looking more forward to this game. But yeah, you know, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you happy with Android 1 being big playable? Are you happy with this form of her? Are you disappointed? You know, some like characters like Bardock and them didn't get in. Who do you think is going to be DLC? What do you think about the Xenoverse news? I have a feeling I'm probably in the minority of the Xenoverse news because I feel like most people like love Jiren, and you know, I'm kind of in the more minority that's like, he's okay. And I've seen a lot of divided opinions on Android 21. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I really like her, and people are like, oh no, she's just some stupid fan art character or something. I personally definitely like her. I know some people are, you know, I've seen some people complain that like, oh man, Xenoverse gets Jiren, and Fighterz gets this crap. Like, what the hell? I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'll take this crap. Thank you very much. I think Android 21 is much cooler and more interesting than Jiren, at least from what we've seen so far. But yeah, I think she's probably gonna be one of my main characters. You know, regardless of how she turns out, just in terms of being something that looks really cool and something different. But yeah, you know, like, comment, subscribe, dislike it if you dislike it. Don't forget to check out marking on the description below. And all I say, another time, another place, keep being awesome.